Um, I would like to say a pleasant good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good day. I don't know what time you all, tune in, but as you tune in to hear this message, may you able to share it with others so that others can be blessed of it as well. The Lord been speaking to me for the longest while. I could say it from about maybe 5 years now. And things been coming in my spirit, and as I go along, and happen to make a shift and a change from being at one place for so long and all that, I come to understand that this becomes a burden to me, and I have to tell it. Now, what I'm really about is to let people that are desperate to travel, to know other places. I understand that you're facing situation in your own country. I understand that you might be going through and need a change. But people of God, the best thing I believe you all should do is to do the right thing and not to do the wrong thing. So many times we do things, and after doing things we end up sorry we do it, and we're saying, oh my God, I wish if I didn't do it, I wish if I did do it the right way, I wish if this, that and the other. But what I'm really getting at right now is for people that are leaving their country, their living wherever that you live and trying to get to foreign land. I understand things get rough and tough and all that, and things kind of, stay away. But it's not bad to go and have your experience and to, know places and all that. I'm here just to advise each and every one, do not stop the running off. Like you leave your country. Some of you didn't even leave to run off, and because you go there and things might look nice and handy, and you decide to run off and decide you're not going back to your country, and this is paradise, this is that. I'm not just talking for America. I'm talking for every little foreign country that you would go to, like England, Canada, the whole United States, Japan, wherever. It doesn't matter where. The thing that I want to say to you, if you have been filed for, somebody filed for you, and you're what is the word, migrating to another country, I believe that is okay. Nothing is wrong with that, because right there you have your resident, you have your green card, you have your citizenship, whatever you may have, name it, and you can work, you can help yourself, you can this, you can that. But what about those that are taking a trip and not secure? Some of you might have family. You're taking a trip, you get through to go there, go to America, England, wherever. Just go and visit and spend your little time, and feel free to come back. Come back to your country. Go back to your country. Don't let anybody encourage you to stay, because it's going to look nice when you just get there. Somebody might not see you for the longest while, and they're excited seeing you. But after a while, when it touches like 2-3 weeks, people have a way of getting tired of you. They don't want to. They want to understand what you're about, what you're doing, and because things get so expensive, rent gone up, bills gone up, and the paycheck is not going up. They're gonna start wondering, pondering, saying, you can't stay there so long because it's hard on them, and you need to get a job. What about you getting a job and you don't have your papers, you don't have your green card, your citizenship, your resident in whichever country you're staying in. It's best for you to just spend a little time and come back home. Go back home, because what happened right there? When you stay there, things gonna get really hard for you. Some of them, your very own family will put you out. They will, they don't care what's gonna happen to you. All they're thinking about is themselves. They're saying, well, it's hard and I can't take care of so many mouths. I can't take care of you, have to pay bill. And you're there using the light, the water, the gas, this, that. Let me tell you, all people of God, being homeless is not a nice thing. I've been there in a foreign country. And, being with family for a while, family will put you out. They get tired of you, especially some of you that believe you're going up and you're carrying the fish and the bami and the Caribbean food, whatever you choose to carry with you. It's going to just last for a while. As soon as it starts to wear out, or they get tired of eating, or it finish, whatever, and they start to think, no, what next? Then what next is going to reach you, especially to know that you don't have a job. You're not straight. It's hard. I mean, somebody will give you a job, they want to underpay you. I met with somebody the other day. She said they're paying her $3 an hour. That is far away minimum wage. So it's not for you to leave your country and go and suffer like that. If you're getting $3 an hour, what are you going? How can you manage on that? How can you able to save? You understand what I'm saying? Even if it's a living job you're doing, after you leave off that job, when you get back where you are, you have to give them something, because they are looking for something. And it's very hard, it's very difficult. You know what I'm saying? If you're being filed for, that's okay. You're getting you have your everything. You're legal inside the country. But what about when you're illegal? And then if you get put out, you don't have nowhere to go. You have no one to call upon. Name it, what have you. It's hard. So I would advise you all to visit. If you have a work permit from your country and you're going to do some work, go and work and come back. Try save. Try, make sure it's legit and everything is okay and all right. And you come back or you go back to your country and you're nice. But stop the running off, because the running off is not nice. Things are not the same. Things get very hard. You might believe it's okay to go and stay with a friend. A friend will only be a friend until they want to think again. What's next? What are you up to? What you're doing? They get tired of you. Especially some that just live in a little, place where they have their man or their boyfriend or somebody, husband, whoever they're keeping. Some of them don't want you to know their business. And they get very frustrated when they can't get to have their man coming by them. I wonder if you all understand what I'm saying. When they can't have whoever coming by them, they get frustrated. They have a way of locking the door and pretend as if they are not there. And you stay outside for the whole night, and they try a way to get out of the house. They will even tell you that they were drunk or they were sleeping so much and they could not hear anything and all that. I would advise each and every one, hear the sound of what God is saying to me. Stop, run off, because running off is not paying off. It is only causing you to live worse than where you're coming from. America, Canada, England, wherever, those places are not easy to live in like one time. Everything get hard. Things are changing. And just as how things are changing, people are changing. Some of your family are not the same. I've been there. People put me out of their place. I suffered. I moved from one place to the other. I have to sleep on the basement. On the people basement, off finish house with madman, crackheads, name it. Me and my daughter, because we get put out of somebody that putting us up. You understand me? And it's not that I could not give them a money or what have you. It's just that they didn't want me in their house. So I would advise people that are running off, stop it. The next thing is that many are running off to get married. Let me say this to you all, people of God, it's not easy like before. The paper don't come through that easy. You have to wait long, and in the midst of your waiting, you might not have a job. It brings suffering. It brings all kind of things. Sometimes you might even marry to somebody. The person that you're married to, they take your money. They might even marry to you and run off because what? They are not working. They don't have a job. And the person that married to you have to be working. They have to have a saving. They have to show that they can take care of you. They can stand to your responsibility. All these things they have to do. You have to be so careful, because even nowadays when people are looking to marry to somebody, they're charging a bag of money, a lot of money. It's not like before where they would charge you just a little change, chump change and what have you. They're charging you a lot of money, and then you're going to find yourself, try your best to get this heap of money to give to them. In the long run, they might not show up for interview. They might not this, they might that. Been there. I've been there before. This happened to me before. When I ready to go in, the man disappeared, nowhere to be found. And I had was to get out of that place fast like a bullet train to find my way back home, and did not get through. I'm just trying to encourage people, stop running off in America. You're going there, visit. You don't have to. Some of you that even said you're leaving your country to go and live wherever, make sure you can manage. Number one, make sure you can manage the way things are going with the price and all that. Make sure you can manage to work hard, especially those that working in the coal, have to be living in the coal. Make sure you can manage the coal. Make sure all these things, because I tell you the truth, it is not easy. You're going to find yourself getting up early before time going in that coal. It's not easy. So if that's what you're making up your mind to do, all is well. But I'm just saying, some of you, is just that you're on your heart more than where you can reach it. You have some people, the thing about it, the reason why they having things hard and said, oh, I have to go somewhere else, I have to do this, I have to do that, is because they cannot save. They don't know how to save. Every little money they get, they spend. What about some of you that love to spend, can't save? Or you're running from your country to go to another country? How are you going to manage? You don't know how to save. As soon as you get the money, you spend it. How are you going to manage? Think about it before you do that. I'm trying to save somebody from getting worse suffering. Sufferation is not nice. I understand things are hard, but if you try to put two and two together, you will manage. Some of you in your country, you don't pay light, you don't pay water, you don't pay rent, but still when you go to another country, you have to do so. So understand what I'm saying. And it's hard. It's not easy. I would advise you all to think. Think. When you can visit, you visit. If you are not able to visit, don't try to go and run off. It's not going to be nice. Things are getting hard. It's getting tough. They are clanking down on people that work in illegal jobs and all them stuff. You all have to be careful. I just pray as I speak these things that you definitely will take heed, understand what I'm saying, and know that it is God that is speaking through me, especially you that is so intense listening to this message. Listen to it and take heed. You don't have to run away. Stay in your country and try and make ends meet. Or if you get the case, the way to go away and come back, please don't abuse your visa. Don't abuse your visa. Make use of it, because you can things can work out for you if you choose to go and come visit somebody and that person help you, give you some money or whatever, whichever way. But stop the running off. It won't work. It won't help you. May the Lord God Almighty bless and keep each and every one that listen to this message. I ask you all people share it. Let others hear it and know that God is speaking to you about something very important. Love you all. God bless you all and be sweet. And don't think what you have heard is something false. It's coming from the throne room of God. God bless you all in Jesus' name.